of my motivators family. How are you doing? I am Marlene of Marlene Motivates, your channel for motivation, inspiration, positivity, all of those things. If you're new to this channel, go ahead and give this channel a subscription. I definitely would appreciate it. Today, I wanted to come in and give all of you motivators some inspiration and some motivation, because I think that's something that's always in season. We are always in the season of needing hope. We are always in the season of needing changes. We need something to look forward to as human beings. There's always things out there to get us down, to break us down. There's negativity in society, and most of the time, some of the biggest negativity that we find is from our own relatives, our own friends, our own people who claim to care about us. So I wanted to share this topic today, speaking about that there is hope. And I know that there are many out there that don't feel that hope exists, but hope most definitely exists. We just don't feel it all the time because of a few reasons that I'm going to get into in today's discussion. So, really, what is hope? Hope is a feeling of expectation and of a desire of a certain thing to happen. So, we wake up every day and we have hopes, we have dreams, and we want things to happen in our lives. But it's up to us to continue to have that thinking that there is hope for me. There is something that I can look forward to. Okay. And there is. And I want to say that to every single one of you, that there is hope for you, and to not give up, not to give up on yourself, not to give up on wanting something better for yourself. And I encourage you, to anybody who's feeling discouraged today, if there's anybody out there that feels that they have no reason, that there's no purpose behind their life, I'm here with this message today to tell you that that's not true. Other people that are around us can make a choice. They make a choice to be negative. They make a choice to be miserable, and they want to take out their misery on somebody else. But don't let other people get into your head, get into your heart, and don't ever believe that there's not hope for you, that you don't have value, because you do. Every single person has a value, has meaning, but because of situations and circumstances in our life, it makes us feel that there is no hope for us. Hi, Wellness. How are you doing? Welcome. Happy Monday. Happy New Week to you. And many times we feel like there's no hope for us because of certain situations. When we go through things, when we go through storms in our life, when we go through challenges, we feel that there is no hope because we don't have the perfect circumstance. We don't have the positive support system and encouragement that we need. But I'm here to tell you that there's certain things that we can do to encourage our own self and to understand that hope exists for me, and hope exists for you. All is well, just working. Awesome, Wellness. Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. So I wanted to say that hope is crucial. Hope is crucial, especially in times of uncertainty or dealing with adversity. And I know that every single person out there deals with issues on a day-to-day basis. Some is different than others. Some people are dealing with heavy weights and burdens, sadness, discouragement, all of those things. But I'm here to tell every single one of you that there is hope, and it exists for you. Hey, Vondi, how are you doing? Welcome. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Especially when we're going through adversity, when there's some challenges, when there's pain in our life, whether pain in our heart by maybe a breakup, maybe a friendship that went south, a business deal, maybe you're not making the money that you want to financially, maybe you're dealing with a health issue, or just drama happening in your life. You know, sometimes people involve us into drama and we're not even doing anything. So I wanted to encourage you all today with this message and letting you know that hope exists, that there is hope. There's a glimmer of hope out there, even if it is just very small. We are the ones that have to put it out there in the atmosphere and say, there is hope for me. So I want to encourage you with that just to start with. There is hope for you. Whoever needs to hear this message, there is hope. There is hope, and never give up in having hope in yourself, knowing that something bigger is about to happen for me because I believe in myself. I believe in my dreams. I believe that changes can happen in my life. All right. And everybody, please take the poll. I want to know how you all are feeling today. So we're going to talk about 5 ways that we can continue on to have hope. So what should be my hope? What should be your hope in this life? So the number one thing that we should have a hope for, to always to continue to love ourselves. Now that's going to be different as we age, as we go through things, but that's one of the most important things, that no matter what's going on in our lives, we always have to have a hope for ourselves. Have a hope and encourage it, foster it, nurture it. The love that I have for myself, nobody can't give that to me. I have to continue to work on keeping that hope, that love that I have for myself alive. Hi, Kelly. How are you doing? Welcome. Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. It's so important that we keep encouraging ourselves with this message that I'm going to continue to love myself. Never give that power away to another person. It doesn't matter who's in our life. It's nobody else's responsibility to love us, but it is most definitely our responsibility to love ourselves. So keep that hope alive. And how do we do some of these things? How do we continue to love ourselves through all of the problems, the ebbs and the flows in our life, through problems and financial issues and health issues and problems and all of those things? How do we continue to develop that hope of the love inside of ourselves? Well, first of all, one of the biggest things is that we have to keep on spending time with ourselves. I think that that's so valuable. It is. It's so valuable and important that we put in the time and the effort and the energy into ourselves. Okay, put the time, spend quality time with yourself. And I don't mean with anybody else. I don't mean with who you're in a relationship with your children, with this person, with a friend. No, every single one of us has to take time out of our busy schedules to spend time with ourselves, talking to ourselves, encouraging ourselves, speaking life over ourselves. One thing about this life is, if we don't take the approach of having to put in the work into ourselves, encouraging our own mind, encouraging our hopes, encouraging our own dreams, and reminding ourselves on a day-to-day basis, I love myself. And I'm going to put in the work to prove it to myself. I'm going to put in the work into me and prove that I love myself. So to all of you motivators, I hope you are feeling loved today. Not necessarily by other people, but I hope that you are in a space that you have love for yourself. That's a very important thing. And some days you're really going to feel it. You're going to really feel good about yourself and loving yourself. And other days it's going to take a little bit more effort, a little bit more energy, a little bit more time. But be patient with yourself. Just as long as you know that today I'm going to put that glimmer, those seeds of hope, of pouring love into myself, even when I don't feel like it. Sometimes we feel like it's hopeless. It's a waste of time trying to love ourselves, because I don't know about you all, but sometimes I get on my own nerves. It's just like, it's crazy. Hey, James, how are you doing? Welcome. Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. And I appreciate all the likes, everybody. I wanted to say to every single one of you, no matter what situation you are dealing with today, whether you're having a fabulous day or whether you're not, I want to encourage you that no matter what's going on the outside, no matter what people who have an attitude and the drama filled people and all of those things. I wanted to encourage every single one of you, love on yourself today, however you need to be loved. Sometimes when we are showing the love that we have for ourselves, sometimes that love means to have a seat, sit down, relax, recharge your batteries, recharge your mind. Sometimes loving yourself means making sure you're keeping up with your preventative maintenance of, because that is a very important thing. Also, it's so important for us to make sure we're pouring into our mindset. Now, our mindset can go off track. It really can. We can be positive, and then the next minute we can be very negative. So, what are some of the things that makes us become negative in this life? What makes you become negative? Sometimes it's just our situations, or we're just feeling discouraged because of life and the problems of life, or we just feel like nothing is happening right in our life. But I just want to tell you all, be patient with yourself. It's okay. It's okay to feel down. It's okay to feel discouraged. All right? It's okay to feel down. It's okay to feel discouraged. But don't let other people and even ourselves. I know for me, I can be my own worst critic. I can put myself down no matter what I try to do. Hi, Joy with Jana. Welcome. Appreciate you being here. Happy Monday. Um, I can be my own worst critic. I really can. I can put myself down. I can discourage myself. And we have to learn to be kinder to ourselves. We have to be patient with ourselves. We can extend so much patience and kindness and love to other people, but don't give our own self the kindness, the patience, and the consideration that we desperately need. So give yourself some time, give yourself some love, and give yourself some patience. Hi, Isel. How are you doing? Welcome. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for your support. So now let's get into point number 2. What should we do about hope? This is the second point. We should hope for our healing. We should hope for our healing, the healing of our mind, because sometimes having a negative mindset because of just problems, and we become jaded, we become angry, maybe at the opposite sex and people who hurt us, we become upset with life, we become so many things from other people. But are you giving yourself the opportunity to forgive? Are you giving yourself the opportunity to move on? Oh, okay. Hi, Jinx. How are you doing? Thank you so much, Estelle. Good to see you all as well. And I want to tell you all, every day we have the opportunity, okay? You have the opportunity to allow yourself to heal from whatever hurt you, from whoever hurt you, even when we do things that is self-harming to ourselves, and sabotaging our own success, and staying down and not getting up when we deserve to get up. And I want to say that to everybody in the sound of my voice, anybody who's watching this live or anybody who's watching on the replay, you have hope. Hope is out there for you. Hope exists, okay? And I hope for a healing to take place in your life. Whatever it is that you need to be healing, whether it's in your mindset, whether it's in your physical person, whether it's in your relationships, whether it's financially, whether it's spiritually, but whatever it is that you need to feel good about yourself, I hope you get all of that. But we have to put in some work into making all of that happen. Yes, having a positive mindset, yes, writing things down, all of those things are important, but it's important to put that in place, making a plan. How can we encourage hope within ourselves? We have to have the right circle of people, positive people in our life. You got to have a positive community, positive mentors, positive support people. All of those things, I think that it is so important. Jinx says, I'm good. Had a few bad months. Wow, you had a lung collapse? Oh, it's finally healed. I'm glad that you're doing so much better, Jinx. I appreciate you being here, and I hope that you're feeling better really soon. And in talking about this, a healing for our mind, our body, our spirit, our soul, we have to be the ones to speak that over our life. We're the ones that have to put in the work to make it happen. I know for a very long time when you become jaded because of life and problems and situations, and I know many people, okay? I know many people who have been through a lot since the C-19 and have had to completely change their life. Some people have had to start all over again in their life. Some people lost homes. Some people lost relatives and friends. Hey, Dee, how are you doing? Good afternoon. Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your support. I just wanted to say that. I know that it's hard. I know it's hard for many, many people. Many people all over the world are suffering. And I want to speak this out loud, that there is a message for hope for everybody. Don't give up. Don't give in. Don't listen to other people when they tell you that there's no hope. See, it takes a person that is looking for hope. It takes a person with a positive mindset, a positive focus. See, nobody can't make you feel that hope exists. You have to believe that for yourself. I believe in me. I believe in changing things. And also, it's how we treat ourselves. How do you treat yourself? How do you talk to yourself? Are you putting in the work to show and prove to yourself that I deserve to be here? I deserve to be here another day, okay? And you got to speak that over your life. Speak it over your life. I deserve to be here another day. I believe in me, okay? I believe in me. Even when things are showing up in my life, drama, negativity, health problems, situations, foolishness, rebuke all of it, okay? And speak over your life peace, joy, encouragement, and most importantly, hope. Jinx says, I'm great. I can breathe again. Happier for sure. I'm so glad to hear that. That makes me feel really good to hear that. Dee says, so I love your channel because so many people go through things in silence, but if they see one person that's not scared to speak on it, it helps a lot of people. Thank you so much, Dee. I really appreciate that encouragement. I'm just a human. There's nothing spectacular about me. I'm just a ordinary woman, but I think the only thing that makes me seem special to other people is that I have enough courage to say, today I'm struggling, or today I just went through this and this in my life, and I have the courage to speak up. I'm not embarrassed to say I struggle sometimes. I'm not embarrassed to say sometimes I have those feelings of worthlessness. I'm a human. I have issues, I have problems, I go through things in my life, but I encourage and I motivate myself every single day. See, I'm not a person to walk around like I have this perfect life, because I don't. I don't have a perfect life. I don't always have people around me that support me, but I support and encourage me. And that's what I want to get that into every single person in the sound of my voice. Get that into your mind. Even when your so-called friends, right? Your family or your relatives do or say things to you that's unkind, or you're looking for support and you don't get it. It does not mean that the hope isn't still there, that the love isn't still there. See, but you got to have the love for yourself. You have to have love for yourself first. Nobody can give that to you, you know? Nobody can give you love for yourself but you. You have to make a decision every day to wake up and to say, I'm going to win today. I'm going to win today because I have a positive mindset, because I'm focused on what is ahead for me. Okay? I'm focused, and I want you all to get focused. Get focused, get recharged, and encourage yourself. Jinx says, join some local groups is helped me with motivation too. I'm loving that. Yes, and that's what I'm talking about, Jinx. When you are feeling discouraged, we cannot just sit down and expect for things to change. We cannot sit down and wait for somebody else to encourage us. We have to advocate for ourselves. If I'm feeling down or discouraged, that's the reason why I surround myself with positive people. I have positive mentors. I have people who are coaches and mentors and all different type of people in the community. I have my spiritual support. I have all types of people in my life that when I am feeling down, I'm not going to go and reach out to a negative person, because all they're going to want to do is complain about everything but never change nothing. And I'm not in that zone anymore. I used to be that person. I used to be that person that only wanted to complain and complain and complain about my life. Complain, but never do anything. But it does. It takes a lot of courage to say, I'm really down today. I'm really discouraged, and I just want to lay here in the bed and feel depressed and complain about my life. But I'm not. When you don't have the courage from within. Oh, thank you so much, Blaze. I really appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for the super sticker. I know I just saw somebody else that I don't want to skip anybody's comments here. Thank you so much, Vondi. Hey, Miss Eunice, how are you doing? Welcome in. I really appreciate your support. Yes, Jinx, it starts with you. Hi, Nicole's Thoughts. How are you doing? Welcome in. I really appreciate it. Yes, for sure. Blaze says, I'm not on here much, but your channel came across my feed. Peace and blessings to you and the chat. Keep going forward. I'm definitely going to like that, and I'm going to heart it. Thank you so much, Blaze. I wish you well. I wish you peace in your life, in your journey, okay? So Jinx says, yes, even during my darkest times, my friends help me back into the light, and then I can find my shine again. That's so important. And I say that all the time. I can never say this enough. I can never overemphasize it. I can never emphasize this enough. Your circle of people in your life matters. Don't think it doesn't. It does. It matters. The people you surround yourself by, are they positive? Are they motivating? Are they encouraging? Or are they dragging you down? Do they have that crabs in the barrel mentality? Are they always complaining about their life, but they never have the courage to do anything about it? You don't need those people in your life. And it's not because you're jealous of them or you hate them, but you want better for yourself. You have a hope for your life. You want better. You want to improve. You want to feel better. You want to feel not just good, you want to feel great about yourself. And I had to learn that while I care for people and I love them, I cannot make another person love themselves. I can't make you love yourself. All I can do is give the motivation. All I can do is give the encouragement. All I can do is tell you, lift your head up. You don't deserve them. Some people don't deserve to have a space in our life. They don't deserve you. They don't deserve your time. They don't deserve your friendship. They don't deserve your support. And most definitely, they don't deserve to have your money. Now, I know that I'm speaking to somebody on that. Let's stop giving our money away to people who are always demanding and expecting for you to give them a handout. No. Let's stop giving out our money. We work hard for our money, and we don't have to tell people no. No is a very powerful word. Speak up for yourself, motivators, okay? Speak up for yourself. No has power. Hey, Miss Tracy, how are you doing? Welcome. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Shout out to my mods and shout out to my channel members. Hi, Joe. Welcome in. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Yes, Joe, keep pushing through. That is so important. We must keep on pushing, keep on pushing. And when you start losing the steam, that's when you lean on your really true friends, your motivated people, your encouraging people. You have to have all types of people, whether it's an associate, whether it's a friend, whether it's a counselor, a support, a mentor, your spiritual people. There's all types of people that you can have in your life. You know, for many, many years I suffered with feelings of worthlessness. I suffered with depression. I dealt with feelings of worthlessness. I doubted myself. I thought that I had no ability because of the people around me. See, if you surround yourself with negative people, your whole life you'll be negative. If you surround yourself with negative people, you'll be negative. I hope that sinks into somebody. If you surround yourself by negative people, you will be negative. And I used to always wonder why my life wasn't going in a positive direction. My life can't go in a positive direction if I'm surrounded by people who are negative. See, you have to change your surroundings. Sometimes you even have to move away from the negative people and start all over again. There's nothing wrong with it. Okay, motivators, it's nothing wrong with it. If you feel like the surroundings and the people around you is toxic and it's getting to your head and your heart, and you feel like you have no peace, no strength, like they're taking all of your energy away and it's nothing but evil, you're going to have to take a break and get away from these people. Save your life. Save your mental health. Save your finances and save your physical health. It's just not worth it. Certain people that are in our life, they will take us down because they are crabs in the barrel. They don't want to see you win. Actually, they want to support you, but they only want to support you as long as you and them are on the same level. But the moment you start doing just a little bit better, now that they want to go back and talk about your business and do underhanded things and spread lies and gossip and all of those things about you, those are not your friends. Those are not people that love you. There's a lot of people who are in our life that are they're wolves in sheep's clothing. And they do a very good job, right? They do a very good job at fooling us. Okay? They do a very good job. They're evil. Some people are pure evil and we can't change them. It's not our job, but it is our job to love ourselves. It is our job to love ourselves. It's my responsibility to love me, and I take it seriously. And I want you to say that to yourself. It's my job to love me, and I take it seriously. It's my job to foster hope inside of myself. It's my job to get up every day and encourage myself. It's my job to wake up every day and inspire myself. It's my job every day to wake up and say, I am somebody. That's my job. That's nobody else's job but mine. It's nobody else's job but yours. But definitely, it's important who you surround yourself by, whether it's on social media, whether it's in real life. No matter what, I had to start saying that and speaking it over my life. It's my responsibility to love myself. It's my responsibility. I can't make nobody love me until I love me. See, we can be searching on the internet. We can be searching for romantic relationships and friendships and money. There's a lot of things that we can be putting to fill in the gaps when what we need to be doing is healing ourselves from the inside. Now, I know this is deep waters, but I'm going to go into talking about it's time for us to heal our inside. See, so many people, they focus on the outside. Don't get me wrong. I'm just like everybody else. I like to make sure I look good. I take care of myself. Yes, that's important. We have to take care of our outside appearance, but we can't put all our focus on it. No. We can't put all our focus on what we look like on the outside, and on the inside, we're in pain. On the inside, we're hiding all the skeletons in our closet, the times where this person, that person, this person hurt us, abandoned us, told us we were nothing, told us we had no worth, told us we had no value. See, I'm telling you that just because something doesn't work out doesn't make you a failure. I know I'm speaking to somebody's spirit right now. Just because something didn't work out for you does not mean you are a failure. Some things that happen in our life because it didn't work out, because that's not meant to be for you. Either that person, that assignment, that whatever. We sometimes we force people to stay in our life. We force relationships. We force a job. We force this. No. Don't do any forcing. If people cannot be in our life and love us just for who we are, but not for what we give, then they don't deserve to be there, okay? Some people don't deserve to be in our life. You got to let them go. You have to release them, okay? No matter how much we care, no matter how much maybe a person helped you through a season. See, there's nothing as worse as trauma bonding, right? You're going through a situation and you bond with something for a problem, but they were there for that season and that reason. Sometimes people teach us a lesson, and not in a good way. Sometimes people come in and they hurt us, but through that pain, through that hurt, through that situation, guess what? You found your inner strength. You found your light. You found your purpose and reason for existing. See, I'm going to tell you something. On today, I can say, I'm grateful for my pain. I'm grateful for my struggle. I'm grateful for my abandonment. I'm grateful for all of the people who told me I couldn't do it. I'm grateful for every single person that hurt me. I'm grateful for all the people who abandoned me and talked about me behind my back, and they backstabbed me and told me I was nothing, I was nobody, I could never make it, you can never do it, you're nothing, you're ugly. I'm speaking to all of you. See, we're going to put all the cards on the table, and we're going to say it today to everybody who has been abandoned, whether by your mother, father, sisters, aunties, cousins, romantic relationships, friends, jobs. People hurt us at our most, the time where we needed them the most. People can really bring some pain in our heart. Whew. People can really hurt us so badly. Yes, everybody. I'm not ignoring your comments, but sometimes people can come in our life and they can bring us so much pain. And I know for a very long time, I was eating away my pain. Every time somebody did something to me, there I go, I'm eating. I was stuffing my pain because I was covering up. I didn't want to look at what they were saying. So then I would eat. I'm stuffing down my pain with food instead of dealing with the issue, dealing with why am I eating this? Why am I harming myself because of them? And the opposite too, because I've been on that side of the spectrum too. Sometimes starving yourself because of what this person said, or this, or sadness, or loneliness, or whatever the case may be. Never let anybody have the power over you. That's a valuable lesson that I learned. Never give anyone the power over your mind. You keep your power. You stay focused. You know yourself. See, when people walk away or act grimy, my term, snakish, like a snake slithering on the ground, They say they love you. They make all the claims. They talk all this good noise. They talk all the beautiful words, how much they love you, how much they care about you, right? We all know them. The love bombers, the narcissists, the manipulators, they're all out there. Stay aware. Stay open, everybody. Hi, Lisa J. How are you doing? Welcome. Stay aware, everybody. Don't let wolves in sheep's clothing. Don't let people who are very good, people who are, they call wordsmiths, very good at saying the words to try to get into your head so that they can get what they want. You never know what people's intentions, what their agendas are, their hidden motives. There's a lot of people that they have the motive to try to get into your head so that they can control you just like a puppet. There are people who try to get inside in a close circle with you so that they can know your business, so then they can use it and claim that it was their idea. There's lots of darkness and evil that surround certain people, and you could never know that because they come as a wolf in sheep's clothing. They come to destroy you. They come to break your spirit. They come to challenge you. But guess what, motivators? We're not going to give up. We're not going to give in. When we see that a person is a user, when we see that a person is only here to try to break you down and break your spirit, say, I'm aware. Say, I'm aware. See, on yesterday, maybe a few years ago, maybe I would have been down and discouraged and questioning why. These days, I say, why not me? I say, thank you for the lesson. Thank you for reminding me how much I don't need anybody else but me. See, I'm out here and my motive is always to encourage high self-esteem, knowing your worth, being aware of people who try to pull and take away. And as my dad used to always say, God rest his soul. My dad always said, if somebody comes into your life and all they're ever doing is subtracting from your life, they're never adding, get rid of them. If somebody cannot put deposits into your life, positive deposits, and all they're ever doing is putting negativity inside of you, then it's time for you to subtract them from your life because you don't need them. You don't need the negativity. You don't need the drama, the foolishness, the lies. No. End it. End it. We deserve way better than what we take. Sometimes we feel like we have to have these people in our life. I know I did that for a very long time. I stuck around with relatives and friends and this person and associates, thinking that these people cared about me when all they cared about was, number one, knowing my business, number two, controlling me, number three, getting money from me, finding out my business, getting some money from me, whatever the case may be. So be aware. Open up your eyes. Don't let these people pull a wool over your eyes and get control over you. Or the people who are the love bombers tell you they love you so that they can control you and get you to do something for them. The only time they love you, every time they're calling, I love you, I love you, I love you. Can you do this? I love you. Can you give me a ride? I love you. Can you pay this bill? I love you. Can you do this? I love you. Can you do that? Or the ones that come to try to control your body, they love you while they're kissing on you and they're getting the affection and they're getting their sexual desires met, but they don't love you after that. See, they only wanted you for the motive of using you. See, it's your mind, your body, your spirit, and your soul. Everybody be aware. See, we don't play games over here. We know our power, we know our worth, and we know the ones that will come to try to steal and destroy. They're coming to destroy you. They want to break you. That's why some people, when they look, they say, oh, I didn't know you could overcome that. I didn't know. Oh, I thought. And some people think that you need them. They're so very wrong. And I want somebody to say that in the chat. They're so very wrong. Have you ever had people in your life that think that you need them? And you say, you're so very wrong. What you need is yourself. Maintain your self-respect. Retain your dignity, your values, your morals, okay? And I want to encourage every single one of you and let you know that there is hope. Hope exists. Hope exists for me. I want you to say that. I want you to claim it. I want you to speak it into existence. Hope exists for me. I claim it and I receive it and I demand it. And if anybody comes in my life and they're taking away from my hopes, they're taking away from my dreams, they're taking away from my values, they're not giving and pouring into me and making me be at peace even more, they can't stay in my life. You got to go. You have to go. You must exit. Because I don't play games, and we don't play games over here. Right, motivators? We don't play games. I want you to say, I don't play games. It's no more time for the child play and all of that. We're adults, mature adults, I'm hoping. Mature adults. See, we're mature. We know ourselves, we know our worth, we know our values, and all of those things. So don't let anybody come to try to sabotage your success. The moment you start loving yourself and taking care of yourself, and I know I have a wonderful motivators family that they're taking care of their health. Some of them bought homes, they got their education, they're taking care of themselves. Listen, the moment when you start elevating, you start speaking positively over your life, you make changes, you're doing things different, you're healthier, not only mentally, but physically. You know your worth, you claim it, you speak over your life. I want you to say, I speak over my life. I speak over my life prosperity. I speak over my life success. I speak over my life winning. Because what? Because I'm a winner. Yes, you are motivators. We're winners. But until we do something about it, see, that's where it starts. Until I made a decision in my life to say, I make a decision to speak over my life. I make a decision to say that there is hope for me, okay? And there is, okay? Yes, Joe, we can only control ourselves. Oh, yes. Congratulations, Tracy. Thank you so much for 12 months, Miss Tracy, a whole year. I really appreciate it. Yes, Kelly, I love no too. Agreed. No is my favorite word now. Yes, Blaze. You took out the trash recently? Completely. I get what you mean. You have to. Yeah, to say no is very important, Joe. We have to speak over our life. You have to. And if you don't speak over your life, who's going to do that for you? You have to make certain decisions. And I feel like I need to say this for somebody who is maybe doubting themselves. But when you're ready to make some major moves in your life, when you're ready to elevate, when you're ready to step into your power and use your gifts and your light and your talents, you're going to have to leave some people behind. See, I know because we're kind people and loving people, you want to take everybody where you're going. But everybody is not seeking to grow. Everybody's not seeking to do the right thing. Everybody does not have your gifts and your talents. See, it was given to you. That's what I had to learn. Loving myself has to begin with me. And when you start making the decision to love yourself, the right people will start coming into your life. And guess what? Be prepared. The wrong people will fall off. There's going to be people that are going to start falling off, talking about you, trying to spread your business, bringing negativity into your life, telling you you can't do things and that won't work. Get ready for it, motivators. Whenever you're working on your hopes and your dreams and your success and your positive light, people are going to drop off. Negativity will begin. Don't think that it has anything to do with you. You're dealing with people who are angry. They're bitter that you're not doing what you used to do, especially when maybe you were, down low, discouraged. Everybody has those times. I remember having many, many days where I was very down, very discouraged, very depressed. And I allow other people to control me. I think I had to wait for other people so that I could be happy. And let me tell you something, never sit and depend on other people for your happiness. Nobody can make you happy. You have to make a decision to make yourself happy. See, that happiness, that joy, that peace, that love, that light, that friendship, it begins with me because I'm a winner. And I want you to say, it begins with me because I'm a winner. It begins with me because I'm successful. When you start making moves and you make certain decisions, people are going to fall off because they're going to see you can't control me. You can't use me. You can't tell me because I know who I am. All right? And I want you to say that too. I know who I am. I know who I am. I know what I'm made of. I'm a courageous woman. I'm a courageous man. Believe that. Don't just say it. Believe it. What are you willing to do because you love yourself? What are you willing to do? See, that's the time where you sit in your quiet time and you meditate. Because I love myself, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that. And then you zip it. And then you walk in silence. You're not telling anybody your moves, your steps ahead. Because the only one that needs to know what you're doing is you. Don't let other people sabotage, tell you it won't work. No, no, no. Why do they even know? Just make it happen. Just make it happen. Be a success, okay? Be a success. Be who you are. Don't be afraid. I know that when you're going to try something new, when you're trying to elevate, when you're trying to do something different and grow and prosper and succeed, you're shifting your mindset. You're trying to be positive. And then here comes all the negative Nancy's, all the people who always have something to say about you. See, what they don't know is they don't know. All it takes is one glimmer of a few seeds of hope. And I hope I'm spreading those seeds for you all, for you to see. You have a hope of the future. You have a reason and a purpose. Maybe you may not have identified it yet, but don't give up in trying to find out. Don't give up. Don't let anybody stop you and tell you you can't do something. I'm living proof of that. I tried many times, not one, not twice, not 3 times, not 4 times, but 5 times I tried to unalive myself. 5 times. And guess what? I'm still here. You know why I'm still here? Because I have a reason and I have a purpose. Even when I tried, the spirit world said no. Because you have to be here to motivate, to inspire, and to encourage somebody. I didn't even know that I needed to be here so that I could give my testimony of resiliency, that I could give my testimony of courage, of strength, standing up again. So when I say my channel song, be encouraged, be inspired, and be yourself, I don't say that for just any reason. It takes a lot of courage to turn on this live stream, to make a video and to share my story and to say it, but I know in saying that, I know that there's somebody who's trying to give up on their life. I know that there's somebody who feels depressed. I know that there's somebody who has dealt with loss. I've dealt with loss as well. I think everybody has, but my losses were back to back. I lost my father, then 7 months later, I lost my mother. Then 3 months later, I lost my auntie. Then 4 months after that, I lost my brother. And then it was C19. So I didn't get a chance to recover from the pain. And it's just over and over and over. Something is always happening in our world. And I say the same thing for you all. Something is always going to happen. There's always going to be people who are going to talk about you. There's always going to be people who challenge you and say, you have no ability, you're not smart enough, you're not good enough. Don't let them get in your head. Know who you are. Know who you are. Who cares about them and what they think and what they assume and all of those things? Who cares about other people? It's about you. What do you say about yourself? What do you think about you? See, it's so important for us to forgive ourselves, for us to work on healing the wounds of our past. I had to go back and I had to forgive myself for the times where I tried to unalive myself. I had to forgive myself that I thought that there wasn't any hope for me. I had to forgive myself and I had to give myself a new narrative. I thought I was hopeless. I thought I was hopeless, but guess what? I'm hopeful. Hope is full in me. And because my hope is full, I get on my platform and I tell other people, don't give up. Hope exists for you. I'm not reading it in a book. No, I lived it. I remember being down and discouraged, tears streaming down my face. Feeling like, what is my purpose? What is my reason? And I'm so glad that I'm living my purpose now. Every day I wake up, I get to tell another person, don't give up. Every day I wake up, I say, there is hope for you. Every day I can say, forgive yourself. Every day, and I want you all to know that. Don't ever give up, even when it seems that there's no way out. Even when it seems that how is this going to fix? How is this going to work? It will. and it's time. Sometimes we have to sit and just let things pan out. Let people drop off. Let people be who they are. And then you'll find out how strong you can be. You know, sometimes you don't understand how strong you can be until being strong is your only option. Sometimes being strong is your only option. You didn't even know you could be so strong. You didn't even know you could be this courageous. You didn't even know that you have other people that are looking at you. Okay? It may be your children. It may be your friends. It may be people on social media. But there's always somebody that can look at the light that we have from within. Don't give up, everybody. Don't give up. I can't say that enough. Don't give up, even when it seems like you should. Even when you feel like giving up. Even when you feel like you've been backstabbed, you've been hurt, you've been discouraged, you've been used, you've been taken advantage of. I know all of those things. Hi, Odom. How are you doing? Hi, Shantirement. I appreciate every single one of you being here. Sometimes we feel like it's overwhelming, all of the things that we have on our head, on our back, our past, the traumas, the difficulty, just adulting. We feel like it's overwhelming. It's way too much for me to carry. But guess what? That's where your faith comes into whatever it is that you believe in. Sometimes when we're going through situations in our life, we feel like this is so much for me to bear. But that's when you lean on your mentors, you lean on your friends, but lean on your faith. Don't give up on that as well. Whatever it is that inspires you, whatever it is that you lean on that for your encouragement and your strength. We don't have to do all this on our own. That's why I have my platform to say that. And I never get tired of saying it. When you feel that you are rock bottom, guess what? There's always hope. There's always hope. There is always hope. All you have to do is look for it. Search for it. Seek for it, okay? But don't ever give up. And don't let other people get you down. Don't let other people discourage you. Yes. Yes, Miss Tracy. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. Yes. Don't listen to negative people. Don't listen. And another thing that I have to say to all of you, what I have to say to every single one of you, don't let negative people, don't let naysayers, don't let people who aren't doing anything for you. They're not a positive support. They never will do anything for you. Actually, they want to see your downfall. They want to see your demise. You know, they even speak out of their mouth. They'll never do it. You can't do it. That's not going to work out. Ignore them. And you just keep moving forward. Prove it to yourself. Prove it to yourself, your own strength. Hey, Pontoon Jody, welcome. Yes. That's right, Jinx. We have to believe in hope. We have to believe. You know, when everything else is gone, when everything else is removed, when you got people leave your life, all you have is hope. Sometimes all you have when you lose everything you have, when you don't even have the financial means. But one thing nobody can take away from you is hope. Nobody can take away hope from me. It doesn't matter what people, and people have said so many things about me. You'll never get over that. You're this and you're that. Who is going to want to listen to motivation? I remember when I started this channel and people said, who wants to listen to a channel about motivation? How wrong they were. What if I had listened to that? What if I had believed that? I wouldn't be where I am today. See, don't let another person tell you when you have something that is on your inside, that's what you're supposed to be doing. That's your purpose. And you feel that, you know it for sure. Don't let anybody tell you no. When your inside is telling you, yes, go through with it. Keep going, do it, and be that. Don't give up, everybody. Be encouraged. Keep your head up. Okay? Yes, Jinx. My circle now encourages me even when I have self-doubts. That's why your support system, that's why your friends, that's why the critical, the people you have in your life. You know, I had to be honest. People that I loved, it doesn't mean that they love you. And that was hard for me to fathom. It was hard. It was a hard pill for me to swallow. We think sometimes the people that care about us, they don't. And it's hard for us to believe it, that maybe it's your kids, maybe it's your siblings, maybe it's a friend, maybe it's your romantic relationship. They don't mean you any good. They don't really care about you. They're only there to use you. And when you stop allowing yourself to be used, hey, that's the thing. And I know that it's hard. I know that it's difficult. But when we know this person is a taker, this person is a user, they're controlling, they're manipulative, they never support anything that I need, but it's always about what they want. Then when you stop feeding their needs, you stop doing things for them, you no longer make yourself available, then they fall off. Now they don't care about you anymore because you cannot support their wants, their needs, their desires, whatever. Good riddance. That's what you have to say to those people. Good riddance. I don't need you in my life anyways. That's what a lot of people don't understand. And it hurts sometimes, because I went through a situation recently where I had to cut ties with certain individuals because they were bringing me down. They were dragging me down, okay? Okay, let's see. Angela says, what if the person who puts you down and talks against your dreams is your spouse? Oh, wow, that's a tough one, Angela. I can't say that I know how you feel, but one thing that I can say for sure is that you have to just move forward with your dreams and prove it by your actions, because that's what I do with friends or whatever, relatives, family. Sometimes you cannot tell people what your dreams are. As long as you're convinced of your dreams, then you just go out there and do it. So I suggest that to you, Angela. Sometimes, you know, you can kind of tell them, you know, what you want to do. And if they're against it and they don't like it, it's like, I'm sorry you don't believe in my dreams, but I do. You know, that's one thing that I have to say. Until you're fully convinced of something, you'll never get to the next level. And until I cut ties with that individual, with those people who are taking me and using me, I'm telling you, the moment where I started to believe in myself is the time where my confidence elevated. I started meeting the right people. I started my business. See, many times we're not getting to where we need to. We're not elevating at a progressive rate because we have people that are always dragging us down. They're always taking, they always want, and the more we give is the more they ask. We can never satisfy them. Listen, trust me, I tried to do it. I tried to be the better person. I tried to be kinder. I tried to be more loving. I tried to be there and understanding and compassionate. And you give and you give and you give. And guess what? At the end of the day, they still leave anyways. At the end of the day, they take advantage of you. At the end of the day, they disrespect you. So don't try to keep people around that have already proven they don't want to be there. They've already proven they're not loyal. They've already proven that they're not trustworthy. We can't make a person become trustworthy. We can't make a person love us. We can't make a person be a good friend. We can't make a person do what they need to for us. But what we can do is love on ourselves. What we can do is convince ourselves of our dreams. What we can do is wake up every day and do what we need to do so that we can get closer and closer to our dreams. And I wish that for you all. I hope all of that for you all. Remember that the hope exists. Hope exists inside of you, but it's up to you to make your plan, to move forward, to encourage yourself, to have the right people around you, and to do what you need to do so that you can win. Remember, you're winners. You're winners, motivators. You are winners. And I want you to say that out loud. I'm a winner. I'm successful. The reason why the words that we speak over ourselves, the positive self-talk is vital. Even if the people that are around you are not encouraging you, are not telling you what you need to hear, but tell it to yourself. Remember, it's our responsibility to love ourselves. Thank you so much, Miss Tracy. It's up to us. It's nobody else's job or responsibility to love us but us. Remember to love yourself, respect yourself, all of those things. Blaze says, I no longer force anything with anyone. If you want to stay, then stay. If you want to go, then go. I just ask for you to make a choice and don't block traffic. Period, period, period. Well said. Yes, you have to end friendships, Jinx, you do. And people are so wrong. People think you need them when it's quite the opposite. You don't need them. You're a bright beam of light. To all my light beamers, to all my elevators, to all my progressive women and ladies, get up every day. Strengthen your mindset. Get focused. Make sure you get a plan that is reasonable and attainable. You know, of course, have the big, the long-term goals, but also have your short-term goals, something that you can actualize in the next 30 days. Do you have that 30-day plan? Do you have your 90-day plan? And do you have your 6-month plan? And then 1 year. Make sure reasonable and attainable for me, not for this person and that person. No, for me. What can I do? And then when you achieve it, pat yourself on the back and you move on to the next plan and the next plan and the next plan, because you're a winner, because you can achieve. You can do anything that you want. Don't let anybody tell you any different. Encourage. Yes, Angela, encourage your friend. Remember, you don't need other people. They need you. Continue to be a bright beam of light. Continue to believe in yourself and do what you need to do to protect your mental, physical, emotional, financial, and spiritual health. I'm Marlene of Marlene Motivates, and you've tuned into your dose of positivity. We do these as pop-ups as often as I can, so make sure you subscribe to this channel, you turn on your notifications, and I will definitely see you guys on the next one. I believe I'm going to do one of these on Sunday, so make sure you turn on your notification bell, and I'll see you all back on Sunday. Okay? Keep your head up, everybody. I want this message to get to every single person that needs to hear it. Keep your head up. Don't give up. Don't stop. Love yourself. Remember, and I want you to say it to yourself, I'm valuable. Believe that. I'm valuable. And if other people don't believe that about you, they don't deserve to be in your life. I'm Marlene of Marlene Motivates, and you've tuned into your dose of positivity. I hope you've gained some motivation, inspiration, and positivity. And if you have, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. Share this with a friend, a family member, a coworker, so that whoever needs to hear this message will get it. I'll see you guys back on Sunday evening. See you there, guys. Everybody have a great rest of your day. And remember, keep your head up. Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life. Shout out to my mods. Shout out to my channel members. If you want to gain further support, join my channel membership. It starts at $1.99. It is pinned above. See you guys on the next one. Bye-bye, guys.